Well, good morning, everybody. This is a very, very quick live stream on Twitter and on YouTube, and it's about Mark Rowley. Since the back end of last year, since these horrendous marches have been going on in London, these hate marches, I think it's been very, very obvious that Mark Rowley, the head of the Met, has to resign. He's allowed chaos, he's allowed hatred, he's allowed anti-Semitism, he's allowed open displays of terrorist support to be manifest right the way around the capital. And we've seen lots and lots of instances, morning Tim, we've seen lots and lots of instances where he hasn't policed equally without fear or favor. Again, I said this after the event, and I said this at the event, that the policing on our event on the 1st of June was world class, the way the Met should be. So there obviously are officers in there that can do it right. But Mark Rowley is the problem, and the people around him are the problem. And Mark Rowley and probably his whole team have to go. Now, I'm going to show you a little clip from a video this morning. Obviously, when Tommy was arrested, howdy, Peter, when Tommy was arrested in 27th, I think, of November, that was completely unjustified, and it proved to be an illegal arrest. I don't believe that would have happened without the intervention and without the say-so of Rowley. Yeah, Rowley is clearly scared, but that's not an excuse. He shouldn't be scared. He should be he should be policing without fear or favor, and he should be upholding the law and arresting people en masse that are plotting and facilitating and encouraging anti-Semitism and genocide, as well as just the level of hatred that's been going on at these marches. So what did he say? What's really triggered me to make this video this morning? Let me just get this screen up here. And again, apologies for a little bit of lag. I've got a bit of a problem with my eye at the minute, but just bear with me. Okay, just make sure you can all see that. Okay, that's good. We can all see what's happening. So I'm just going to play this video. It's a very, very short clip. I just want to play this a couple of times.
Brox, which is the ongoing operations dealing with Israel-Palestine related protests, as well as Just Stop Oil, Youth Demand. This weekend we also had a sort of extreme right protest. At the protest, at the cost of that last year was. This weekend we also had a sort of extreme right protest. This weekend we also had a sort of extreme right protest. This weekend we also had a sort of extreme right protest, and this weekend we also had a sort of extreme right protest.
So apparently this weekend we had an extreme right protest. Now, I didn't see any extreme right there. I didn't see people calling for the murder of Jewish people or people that didn't agree with their religion, or people that were of a different color or a different creed. I didn't see that at all. So how does he define extreme right, and how does he describe us as extreme right, who are clearly a multicultural, multi-faith community that came together with one aim of saving the country? How does he do that? And how can he be allowed to continue to say things like that? The reality is, this man is not unintelligent. If you look at his CV, he won a scholarship to a grammar school. He studied maths, I think, at Cambridge. So he's not thick. But what he is a coward, because he's scared of the problems that will come from the community that is going onto the streets and causing hate and causing problems. He's terrified of that, absolutely terrified. And that is why we've got two-tier policing, not because he's stupid, not because he doesn't understand what's going on. He fully understands. He's also, I believe, the head of counter-terror. That's a role that he still carries. So why is he classing us as extreme right and not even talking about the terrorists supporting Hamas hate marches that have been going on in their proper context, not even talking about the calls for a global intifada, not even talking about the genocidal message that was pumped onto the side of Big Ben, not even talking about the fact that for week after week after week, people that want to destroy Israel with that chant from the river to the sea are allowed to do that, are allowed to call for the genocide of Jewish people in this country. He's not even talking about that. He's not even opposing it. He's not even calling them out. And we know that Muslim Brotherhood, Hamas, far left organizations have a massive part to play in the hate marches. And yet, he doesn't call them far left. He doesn't call them Islamists. No, he calls us extreme right. Mark Rowley has to go. I'm going to put a petition in the description just now. In fact, let me grab that and see if I can drop this into the comments. Guys, let me know if this works, because again, I'm just getting used to using this again after a long time. So just let me know if you've got that, if that's come through. Cool. I think that's worked. So hopefully that's a link there in the for Twitter as well as for YouTube. But it's just a quick video, and the message is very, very clear. Mark Rowley has to resign. The petition has to go in, and we need to keep the pressure on. And we need to keep calling for his resignation. And every time he makes a blunder, and he's made some serious, serious blunders, every time he makes a blunder, he's got to be called out. Yeah, Craig Buckley, there we go. Just want to put that comment on the screen. Mark Rowley today has shown his true colours, no respect for the British people, disregard for everyday working man wishing to express their views. He must resign. Absolutely, absolutely. And what we got there, the law's already there to remove him, but the justice system is, the justice system is completely corrupt. Tommy should win. And I agree that documentary, I mean, I worked very closely with Tommy on the Rape of Britain films, and they were superb. But that documentary just took it to an extra level, just absolutely smashing it. It's it's just incredible what's going on at the minute. Okay, so that's the message. We also need Khan to resign as well. Khan and Rowley, I would agree. It would be great to get both of them gone. I'm going to end it there, guys. It's just a very, very short stream. The petition is going to be in the description below. It should be on Twitter and on YouTube on both channels. But the message is loud and clear. Mark Rowley, you've got to go. We need you gone, because you are the problem. You really are the problem. Get Rowley out. That's it. Okay, guys. Got to get some work done. So I'll see you all soon. And everybody get to London for the 27th of July. It's going to be absolutely mega. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to be like we did on Saturday, except bigger and better and more people and more speakers, and goodness knows what the next film's going to be about. I don't know, but it's going to be a mega day. So book your tickets, book your hotels. I don't know how many we could get. Could we get 100,000? Could we get 200,000? Could we get 500,000? Who knows? Depends on what's going on in the country. Remember, it's looking very likely we're going to have a Labour government by then, unless something absolutely miraculous happens. Let's hope, but I don't think it will. So we're going to be in even more trouble than we are now. But that's why we've got to get there. We've got to build this community. We've got to build this family, and we've got to be in London for the 27th of July. It's going to be an awesome day. See you all soon.